Hello, thank you for subscribing. I've had some people over the last couple days jump on, and I'm so happy that you're here. If you're watching this, please subscribe, and obviously please like it if this is helpful information. I will be having a Patreon account coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But today I wanted to address Moire, or Moire, or however you want to pronounce it. What that is, right here, I pulled up a blog on it. What it is when your fabric starts to do weird stuff. But essentially, when your fabric has repetitive detail, such as lines or dots, you start to get a wavy pattern on the fabric. It's very frustrating, and you see it a lot on knits and things like that. There's a quick and easy way that I take care of this issue, and I wanted to kind of show you guys today. So I have this image. She does have some moire going on right down here in her chest area. You can't see it when you zoom in, but when you fit the screen, it starts to happen. It's kind of one of the aspects of this issue is when you zoom in, it does feel like everything looks right. But it's still an issue and it's still distracting, especially because it's on her chest. So we're going to take care of it. And again, super easy. There are lots of ways to take care of this, but this is the fast, easy way I take care of it. So you want to come over here to your lasso tool. You can right click if it's something different, and select your lasso tool. From here, you want to select the area that's affected. I like to select the fabric, and I'm not super careful about it. I'm not too worried because you can always select and mask later. So I selected her shirt. Once you select it, right click, and I'm going to feather that area, and you can feather it around a 10, 5, anything really works. You just want soft edges. So we're going to leave it at a 10 and press OK. At this point, you're going to right click on it again and go down to Layer via Copy. And what that's going to do here is give you a layer that is just her shirt. Okay, make sure you're on layer number 1. We can even rename it. Just double click to Moire. Alright, while on this layer, come up here to Filter, go down to Blur, and over to Gaussian Blur. You don't need to blur it a lot to take care of the issue. If you notice, I'm blurring at 0.7 of pixel right now, and you can still see it a little bit, so we'll bump it up just a hair. 1.2 takes care of it pretty well. What you're seeing might be a little different. You can always bump it up just a little bit more if you really want to. 1.3, I'm pretty happy with 1.3. Go ahead and click OK. Okay, at this point, I like to scroll or zoom in and see if I can see the edges of the blur. Because I'm focusing on the eyes all the time, and honestly, it doesn't bother me if her lower half is slightly out of focus where you wouldn't even notice. If you want to, you see edges, you can always add a layer mask And then come over here to your paintbrush. Make sure you're down here on a black color. Right there. And right click to do a larger brush. Hardness should be at 0%. And you can always come and just erase edges if you really want to. Oh, my opacity right now is at 27% and my flow is at 30%, so that's why it's only a light gray over here. If I really want to make sure that I'm masking it off all the way, I'll change my opacity of the brush to 100 and the flow of that brush to 100 to properly mask it off of her arm. Make sure that it's not on her chin or her hair. I want to make sure that those are in focus. Again, it blends really, really well around the edges of her, so I'm not too concerned really about having a layer mask. It's just something that I can have. And there you go. Taking care of Moire with a simple Gaussian blur. If you guys have any questions, leave something in the comments. If you have an idea for an editing video, leave that in the comments too. And hopefully this video was useful. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Thank you.